Hey, I'm coming to you all to do just a little makeup look. My hair needs doing, but I don't feel like doing it. So if y'all don't know me and y'all are new to my space on the internet, my name is Justina. I am a makeup artist and I am a mindset coach. And it actually means quite a bit. But as a makeup artist, there are a few products that I absolutely love, which this is one of them, which is my Seint palette. This will be what I'm using in this video today. You'll see me put this on. I took a break from my eyelashes, so I don't have any of those on. I will be putting on fantasy lashes today. And y'all see my nails. It is almost time for me to switch up my nails. I've had these on for close to 2 weeks, so I'll probably switch these out later on in the week. I'm not going to do that today on this video. Something else you should know about me is that I run a podcast. In my podcast, or on my podcast, it is called Soulfully Aligned You. You can listen to that on Apple, on Anchor. I'll make sure I link all of that here. The other thing that you should know is that I have a masterclass coming up at the end of the month, and that masterclass is called Heart and Soul. Oh goodness, Heart and Soul Brand Strategy for Aligned Streams of Income. So if you are a mompreneur and you're looking for aligned streams of income, you definitely want to connect with me. I help women start their own coaching businesses. I help them start their own online businesses, be it in the beauty industry, in the coaching industry, in the healing industry, all of that. And there are many opportunities where you can partner with me for either training, coaching, certification, literally being on my team. If you're a professional makeup artist, I have an agency where I send artists out to do professional makeup work. And I also have a certification program where you can get certified as a mindset coach. So got a lot going on, y'all. A lot in a good way, what I absolutely love. So anything that has to do with beauty, branding, beliefs, business, you can think of Justina for those things. If you think of makeup, mindset, manifesting, and this is really about manifesting aligned streams of income, think of me. So I'm actually going to start with some moisturizer. Seint is out of the moisturizer that I absolutely love. Actually, they're out of it just on its own. I'd have to buy the whole thing, and I technically already have the cleanser and the toner, and I don't want to buy the whole thing just for the moisturizer right now. But I may have to give in and do that. And so here I am, just putting on a little bit of moisturizer. Oh, and today is the 6th birthday for the artist program with Seint, and I have been an artist. November makes 2 years that I have been an artist with Seint. Now, I will say that I've been a professional makeup artist since 2011. I got my certification as a professional makeup artist, and I had never really partnered with a makeup brand since I got my certification. But when I found Seint, I was super excited to partner. I love cream makeup products. I always have. Even in my professional kit, I have some RCMA. I have Black Opal. I used to have Black Opal. But cream products is something that I really, really like. And Seint has a minimalist approach to their product. My palette is a little messy, so don't look at it. I mean, look at it, but don't look at it. So here you see the shades that I like to use for my own personal makeup. I don't normally suggest people get this big of a palette. Usually about half of this if you're not really into makeup like that. You don't really need as much as I have. But what you're going to get, if you want me to do a virtual color match, what you're going to get is a highlight color, two highlight colors and a contour color. So there's a main color that goes all over it. Then there's your highlight color, and then there's your contour color. So we call our main foundation colors highlight as well. So there isn't like a separate name for that. So what I'm going to go into first is this color. And this color is, the names are on the back, so you can kind of see what the shades are. This one is Goddess. Goddess is one that is, how can I say, it's a little bit light for me, because if you see my skin tone, I have like golden tones on the outside, but then I have more of the paler tones on the inside. So I'll show you Goddess right here. It kind of blends in with my skin very well. So like the lighter parts of my face, it blends in. But when I put this, say here, you can actually see it, right? So I'm not going to put Goddess, I'm not going to use Goddess as a main because it's too light. So I kind of cheat in between my colors. Not everybody has to do it the way I do, but I think about makeup a little bit differently. So my main color is, technically it's Papaya. So this is Papaya, and I'll show you Papaya right here. See that? It blends in with my skin. But if I put Papaya all over my face, and I'm darkening this area of my face. So this is why we give you two highlight colors. You have one that is mainly, you'll see me put this, I'm just going to dot this all over the places and I'm going to use it. You'll see. And what I like about this makeup is that it really can be done pretty fast, because it comes in the actual, oops, what is that? Oh, I'm breaking out right there, y'all. But it comes inside of the little palette that you saw me, but I'm pulling it out because my palette is a little heavier, and I don't want to, okay, so there I go. I'm putting it in the areas where I want that main color to go. There you go. And so I actually didn't put it in the right places all the way, because y'all will see me overlap some, but that's okay. So that was Papaya, the main color. And I can even put a little here too, because I'm not going to bring that lighter color all the way down. There we go. That is that color, Papaya. Now I'm going to come in with the Goddess, the light color, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put that. And y'all, I'm doing this makeup here in honor of Seint's 6th birthday. Seint is, well, the 6th birthday for artists. It's the 6 years of them having the artist program. And for this particular day, it is one day only where you can actually sign up to be an artist, and you actually get a discount, a really nice discount. They only give this discount once a year. So if you were thinking of being an artist, this is the year that you, I mean, today is the day that you would want to do that. We have people sign up all throughout the year, but we always like to highlight this year as well. Now, remember when I told you guys that like my highlight color isn't very light? It's just like it matches. So sometimes I like to go in with Mango, just because this is my personal preference. And I like to actually get a little bit lighter. I don't know if y'all can see that, how it's like brightening it a little bit lighter. And that's where I'll put it, just in those spots, so it's a little lighter. Straight down the nose. So now what you're going to see me do is come in with my contour, which my contour is, what do we call this? This is Indigo. And again, on the back are the names of the product. Not sure if you can see that, but this is Indigo. So I'm going to flip my brush. I'm doing all of this with one brush, the application. And I'm just doing the contour right here. And then you'll see me go. And this is what I was talking about where I kind of went a little high for that other product, but I knew I was going to put contour over it. And if you noticed, I left the gap kind of right here because I knew I was going to do contour right there. And of course, run around the jawline. It makes all the difference. I'll see that. Okay, so now I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to place this back. So all I've been doing was pulling out my tins out of here because I didn't want to hold this and do it, which I can if I want to, but sometimes it's easier not to. I just dipped 2 fingers in my contour and I'm coming straight down my nose right there. Now, I have this brush here, which I like to blend, just buff out the colors. So I'm buffing out my main color first. You guys remember what I applied first, which was the color that matches the outer perimeter. And I'm buffing that out. I'm going to start buffing out that contour, that line that we have right there. We don't want to have it. All right. And y'all see all this coming together. And I'm just kind of pressing it in as I get up here and swooping it around. So yes, this is the makeup that I've been using for some time now, for 2 years, because it's just so quick and easy and it's minimalist, and I really don't like pulling out all the things when I do makeup for myself personally. Now, when I do makeup for a movie or a show or whatever, I do utilize some of these contours. And you're going to see me, I'm just going to go in. See, this is where I struggle a bit. I'm going to go in here. I'm pinching this so it'll be thin. And you're just going to see me kind of touch this up a bit. I did it with my finger, but I do like to touch it up a bit. There we go. And when we do our contour, we don't want it to be so wide. So I do like to come on top of the nose a little bit more. Okay. Let this out. There we go. Now this is where I would touch up my brows, but I didn't bring my I can use this to touch up my brows. I also like a brow pencil just because my eyebrows are so sparse, but this helps too. I'm just using my contour to fill in. You see? I really need to get my eyebrows waxed, but I've been lazy. I do not like really going to the salon. If I had a brow product where I didn't have to go to the salon, I totally would. I found a nail product where I don't have to go to the salon, a nail salon. Excuse me. I have an eyelash product where I don't have to go to the salon. I just don't like waiting in those lines. I really don't care for it. Oh, and this is where a spoolie would be really great because then I could just kind of brush it out, but I don't have that with me. Now I know I need to bring my spoolie over. This is a new table that I'm sitting at right now. So yeah, let's say happy birthday to Seint. And here is where we get to do one piece that just changes the game. And that is the blush and bronzer. Now, I never used to really wear bronzer. Oh, and blend that out a little bit. But I really like the warmth that it gives to my skin. So these are the colors that match. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of bronzer. See how it has like a reddish undertone to it? It's almost like a blush. But I just like to tap and blend in. I don't know if you can see how it's just like warming up. There we go. And you'll see me do it here. Just warming up. And I'm literally just like tapping. That's what I love about creams. Just tap it, getting very little on the brush. And hopefully y'all can see that. And now I'm going to go for a blush. And I'll show you all my blush colors. I have 4 blush colors, 2 highlighters, and a lip conditioner. And I'm trying to see which color I like. I think I'm going to go for this top pink since I have on this pink. And I'm just, again, tapping and adding in this soft pink, which is a glossy color. If y'all can see that, it's just like a nice little hint of pink. And then I'll show y'all how I kind of set things. I have to say these are my 2 favorite brushes because I can apply. This is for like more of a full coverage brush. Absolutely love it. And then this is more of my blending brush and kind of like finishing out like my nose and all of that. I like this brush. And I can also use this for here too. So you could literally just use this blush to apply. But because if I want heavier coverage, this is a denser brush and it actually applies more product. And so I'll see my little situation for brushes. You want to keep it as simple as possible because the simpler it is, the more likely you are to wear your makeup and actually put it to use. So that is why I like Seint, because I would buy other makeups and actually would never use them. They just sit there. And because I dread using them because I have to pull out all the things, and I am not a pull out all the things girl. Now this is a product that I'm a customer with Melaleuca. And it is a shopping club. If you're ever interested in the shopping club, let me know. But we have a really cool cuticle oil for our nails. And then we also have this powder that I absolutely love. I get my laundry detergent from there. I get my cleaning supplies from there. But this is a translucent powder. And translucent for women of color is not always translucent. So I just want y'all to see like how translucent this is. It's not leaving a film or anything on my face. So this is another Seint brush that I'm using. I like this brush too because it's just a nice little blendy brush that I can pull out. And I mean, I'm putting quite a bit on. And I'm just showing you what this matte side looks like. Oh, there's squirrels outside. Matte. It's cool because you get to actually build your dimension and all your like that 3D kind of look with your foundation with the creams. And if you want to be extra, you can come in with some powders and layer that as well. I do have other powders from Maybelline Fit. Maybelline Fit is another thing that has some really cool powders. And in those powders, they're different skin tones. So if I wanted to, I can come in with a lighter powder to match this cream, come in with a contour color to match this cheek. And that's how my makeup would last longer, right? And it would have more dimension because I'm mixing creams and I'm mixing powders for that dimension. So right now I'm not really doing all that because this is an everyday look. It's not for photography. It's not something that has to last through a television filming. So I'm not doing all that. But I just want you to see this side is more, it's not even as matte as it could be. That's the other thing I love about this powder is that I'm setting it but it's still looking like skin. And then this side, you can really see like the shine and the glow from that blush, that glossy blush that I put on. And what I'm gonna do is come back over it, and then you'll be able to see how it just kind of sets. But I still keep my color underneath, that pink little glow underneath. So yeah, if I have a bigger brush, obviously this will go faster, but I do like to take my time with this part because I don't want to look cakey. That's just me. I don't mind taking my time to build up my powder and do it in a way that I want it to look like, so it doesn't look like I have a cakey face on. And y'all know when you have cakey makeup, it starts to separate throughout the day. I see it quite often where I can see the separation of the makeup and all that stuff. So no separation. There we go. Now for my lips, I do have another brush from Seint. So essentially, I was 4 brushes that y'all saw me use, which is the one for the application, the one for the blending out, the one for adding my powder, just because I'm bougie and I like to do that. I could have used this one and it probably would have went faster because it's going to be a denser, heavier application. I can show y'all that real quick. Ow! I can show y'all that real quick. Hold on. Y'all see this? My powder must have dropped. Oh, I'm trying to show y'all powder. What am I doing? So with this, if I use this brush, it's going to give you a more matte finish because it's denser. Did y'all see that? It's denser, so you're getting more product. And that's the difference between brushes, right? Like you're gonna get more product if depending on the brush you use. See, now it looks way more matte. And I feel like I lost my contour. So you're not really, I don't normally mix creams and powders. What I'll do is creams first, then the powders. But because I lost a little bit of my contour, I'm just gonna come back in here and go back over it. And that is the beauty of that Say Bella powder, is that I can technically mix cream and powder. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. And it doesn't get separate and crazy on me. When I tell y'all this powder is amazing, I mean it. Okay. All right, so now I was telling y'all about this lip brush. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna line my lips. It doesn't have to take this long. I can literally just throw on the color on my lip if I want, but I'm being extra today. To get a little bit of dimension.